All right, stream strength is looking good. Okay, maybe turn down background video sound. All right. Where do I even start today? Speak from my chest. God damn it. That sounded even worse. Speak from my chest. Down low like this. Down low like this. I just heard an echo. Where am I hearing that from? Where am I hearing that from? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I was hearing it off of my own Twitch stream. Because of course. I'm fixing up my tags in Twitch. What else? History? Yeah, let's leave it at that. All right. So to start off with the day, I went out and did some chores, include buying a bunch of stuff, including a Dremel, a vacuum, and a respirator for a dumbass cosplay project I'm working on. I already butchered the first item that I was working on. But learning curve, perfect is the enemy. Perfection is the enemy of good, as in good enough to get the job done. So, I went to Michael's, did a grocery shopping. Oh no, even though I'm dieting, I've like become obsessed with trying to actually make a good pizza. Not gonna eat pizza every single day, but I have a result. I did make a bunch of dough. And I made a dough this time using a lager beer because that's supposed to increase the hoppiness. So come tomorrow, I will be how long I'll be doing my fast for. I'm going to volunteer to plant flags for Memorial Day tomorrow. I was checking my voice, so this register I think sounds a little bit better. So my fast started like 10 o'clock last night, so 10 tomorrow morning I'll get off, but I need to be up at the place spot at the Memorial Park by or Veterans Cemetery by 10. No, by 9. By that I should probably be like half an hour early at like 8:30. And then I just decided, all right, I'm gonna try this double aught King Arthur pizza flour. I forget what brand it is. It's like this double O pizza flour. The King Arthur? Oh, yeah, this is the exact stuff. Right here. This stuff. So I basically used all of this because I gauged how much pizza dough I was going to make by the size of the beer I had. And I got this I was trying to get one singular can instead of, you know, a 6-pack of beer. So I just, you know, calculated. So I've made dough balls for enough for like 6 14-inch pizzas. And I'm only going to probably ever cook these things on in a cast iron pan or my pizza sheet that I have. I should probably actually just try the like pizza sheet that I have. It's not a pizza steel, but it'll probably help get the job done. So I made a big dough for this. A large amount of dough, I should say. So I got one cold fermenting overnight, and I'm not even sure I needed this thing enough. I swear I could never got the window pane brick that where you need to like tear off a piece and then stretch it out into a square and make sure that there's enough that it holds together when it gets real thin. So I have that. So I made that. Then I went to do some dremeling. So I made one item that I need for this project. Be first pass. Now I need to make 4 other ones, and somehow I was able to find some like very subtle or very minimalist Velcro that I could use to attach to a jacket to make this work. And also I found a bunch of vinyl, which I didn't realize was a thing, but I realized, wait, this is exactly what I need. In any case, moving on. So I have now like 5 pizzas ready to go. I packed them up. Now they're in the freezer. So I wonder if that's going to kill all the yeast, but they're for later. So I will indulge myself some next week, tomorrow, in making a pizza for myself. Hopefully I don't eat all of it. Protein. It's got protein in it, though. I actually need to pair it with something. Actual protein, like chicken. I got a bunch of shredded chicken that I just found at HEB. All right, that's enough about this. But what else was going on is that apparently the Houston racetrack is about an hour away from me, fortunately, was having like a cosplay event and fair, but down in my end of Houston, it was raining like a motherfucker. Darn it, I'm not past the 1 hour, 10-minute mark, and I already cursed. All right, it was raining really badly. I was like, all right, probably not a good idea to spend half an hour going up there in cosplay or not to participate in whatever this event was. And then I get home to the news that, oh, the United States and Iran have agreed to a draft proposal approved by top negotiators, including Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Khalibaf and Vice President J.D. Vance, with both sides expected to announce the finalization of a peace deal to end the fighting on all fronts by Sunday afternoon. A source close to negotiations told the Washington Times. So, because I didn't, so as I'm saying now, because I didn't go to this event, this Weeb event, this is why the peace deal was able to go through. Because anytime I go to do something Weeb related, events pop off. It's retarded. Like, this whole war started, like, within a day of me going to a Senpai Squad rave in Houston. You know, I was, like, tweeting out, like, blood has been spilled, blood has been repaid because Khamenei is died. Being in that Latin. So I'm like, you know, I even tweeted about it. Like, Khamenei is dead and I'm vibing out at a rave right now. I don't know if I tweeted that out or posted that on Instagram. But, so, because I didn't go, this was able to go through. If I had shown up, some IRGC fuck or Israel would have screwed up the negotiations somehow. So, even though I probably could have met some people and socialized a little bit, nah, I didn't. I didn't for the greater good of the world, America, and the Gulf Coast countries, yada yada. Let me tweet about it. The only reason this happened is because it was rainy in Houston, so I decided not to go to a Weeb cosplay event at the Houston racetrack, 1 hour ride across the city. If I had gone, shit would have blown up. I swear to God, my attendance at Weeb events somehow determines geopolitical conflict, geopolitical events. Yeah. That's the only thing I can assume at this point. God damn it. Swap over. DMs. Let's see here. Here's something else to look at. I'm DMing from one side, from one account. From my main account to this observer account. Let's see here. Another tweet. Just DM it to myself. I should have been more prepared about this. All right, that's all of them. Whoops. Wait, hold up one second. Oh, that's wrong reload. Reload on the observer account. Okay. All right. The other thing to talk about is, let's see here, Mike Pompeo, who much derided as like a neocon, and a lot of people were complaining that he was really, really close to Trump on the campaign trail, but then didn't end up in the administration. A friend of mine kept on showing me clips of Trump speaking highly of Mike Pompeo, because I guess Mike Pompeo stuck. I think honestly he stuck with Trump even through like the craziness of January 6th and such. Friend was saying that, oh, Trump needs Pompeo to get the Reagan era Republicans on his side. I'm not even sure is a demographic at this point, but so definitely somebody who's more hawkish on foreign policy. The deal being floated with Iran seems straight out of Wendy Sherman, Robert Malley, Ben Rhodes. That's the only name I recognize there. Ben Rhodes, who was like a fiction writer or something. No, or who's some sort of like writer. fiction, nonfiction, I forget which. I don't think he even negotiated. He negotiated a deal. The original JCPOA, Joint Plan Course of Action, with Iran that Trump tore up as soon as he was in office for his first term. I think I swear Ben Rhodes was like just the spokesperson for the deal. Let me look him up real quick. Let's see here. Oh, so there's Ben Rhodes. This guy helps create a global catastrophe and then notices that his dumb policy has left Iran stronger. So, of course, what's needed is even more war. All right, whatever. I brought up Mike Pompeo, so he's not happy with this. Pay the RGC to build a WMD program and terrorize the world. Not remotely America first. It's straightforward. Open the damn strait. Deny Iran access to money. Take out enough Iranian capabilities so they cannot threaten our allies in the region. Overdue. Let's go. This is from today. Mike, I don't know what to tell you, man. They hold the cards, more cards right here, right now, right? We were able to blow up a ton of their stuff, but even like some of the stuff that's coming out from like the New York Times reporting that, or some other outlet reporting that, oh, Iran's spinning up production of all its stuff again, its missiles. We may have like killed a bunch of their personnel, and some of their top-ranking personnel, but it doesn't matter. Iran is far more resilient, and their regime is far more entrenched. So if we keep this up, like, what we need to do is get the strait back open again, so like any effects from the any like effects on gas prices and stuff can sink back down and people will be happy come the midterms. We do not have the strength to take on, we do not have the, and we don't have the political willpower, i.e. this is not politically popular with the rest of the American people. So whatever deal gets the strait open again, we'll take it. Even if it means we have to shell out some money for them and ultimately let them continue enriching uranium and such. I am not sold on Iran wants a nuke at the present moment. That they are trying to get a nuke at presently. What I believe is they want all the pieces in place so they can break out and make a nuke in like under a week or days or a day if need be. Strap it to one of their ICB, strap it to one of their regional nuclear ballistic missiles or regional ballistic missiles. That's it. They don't want a nuke now. They want to have all the capability to produce a nuke if need be. If they actually feel threatened, which they still have all this enriched uranium right now. So if they hadn't turned that into a bomb now, if we put up the pressure, they may actually turn it into a bomb. Oh, fidgeting thing. It's a tape measure to keep on a loose tape measure. So no, open the damn strait. Yes, that's what we need to focus on. And if Iran gets to continue to have its nuclear program, whatever spin we need to put on it that we shut it down, like, so be it. I don't know. Maybe we got the IRGC to back down because cutting off the oil supply was actually hurting their bottom line. Maybe. And maybe the IRG finally relented on letting go of the nuclear stuff. Who knows what it is. Oh, and then there's Mr. What's his face? Stephen Chung, or considered Oddjob. He's just like, has the face of, I do not give a fuck. Assistant to the President, White House Director of Communications, personal Stephen Chung. Do I follow him on that? Yeah, he looks like Oddjob from the Jane Bond series. Is he even in this photo? What are even they at? Straws? What restaurant's changing to this? Chili Dog. Never heard of it. Kamabla. Whatever. So yeah, somebody just like absolutely counter-signaling Mike Pompeo here. Mike Pompeo has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Did you have to drop an F-bomb while you're on your government account? You could have just left the F out, and that would work. A little decorum, please. But then again, I think that's what Mr. Stephen Chung here is for. Just looking at his face, is to be the brash motherfucker to say, no, shut up. We don't care. He should shut his stupid mouth and leave the real work to the professionals. He's not read into anything that's happening, so how would he know? That's true. Pompeo is definitely on the outs of the administration, despite campaigning super hard for Trump. I wonder if he's going to now... Then again, he's not the person to go on the current... If he goes on like a media tour saying that Trump has betrayed America first because he signed some conciliatory deal with Iran to reopen the strait, it's not going to be on the the retard right podcast circuit. It's going to be... He's not going to go to Alex Jones. He's not going to go to Ian Carroll. I don't know. Probably not even... Maybe Tucker Carlson? Tucker Carlson is spiraling harder and harder these days and going off on... He's really indulging in the insane clown party, retard right audience. So maybe at this point, which what's happened with Mike Huckabee and Ted Cruz, anyone respectable, like any actually sitting politician knows not to go on Tucker Carlson's network. Definitely not Erica Kerr. No, definitely not. I meant Candace Owens. If Mike Pompeo is gonna go on a speaking tour to condemn the Trump administration for being too soft on Iran, and he'll probably go to... The best he can do is somewhere on Fox News, or I guess I'm not that familiar with the space at this point. I guess he could go on maybe CNN and MSNBC networks adjacently to talk about this, but they're not necessarily going to be receptive to a pro-war message or a more belligerent message. So... President Trump is working at 8 p.m. Can't stop, won't stop. All right. Come on, boy. What you need to do. What was the other one? All right. Those exchange over Christian Heinz. So, truly incredible to watch so many people who spent the last 3 months crashing out over Trump attacking Iran, now pivoting to attacking Trump over making peace with Iran. I love to say pick a side, but these people have already picked one. Trump does anything bad. I mean, I think you could say like, wow, well, it depends on what you think that the winter course of action is if you're calling this whatever this deal that is emerging bad. If you started out from the position that the start of this war was bad, it's fair that you can come out and say this deal is bad, it is a humiliation for America or whatever, a humiliation for Trump. But nonetheless, this is the best we can take for it, and it's a sad reflection of Trump's negotiating ability or his foresight overall. But you can't say this Iran war was bad from the start and we shouldn't have done it, but now this deal is so bad that we need to continue it. So you can still say the Iran war was bad to start and this deal is bad, but then you have to say ultimately Trump has to suck it up and take this L, even though it's bad. For example, so I don't know, if I'm in the position of somebody who is anti-war, does not want war with Iran, I would say this deal is bad for America objectively, but I want Trump to take it nonetheless because I'm more anti-war with Iran than I am anti-America taking a bad deal in the Iran conflict. Hear my voice, it still sounds tinny. I need to look on VGen to see if anybody has can do audio analysis, how to filter my stuff better. Okay, maybe that sounded a little bit better. Am I speaking from my nose here? Am I speaking from my chest here? I hate the sound of my own voice. Alright, whatever. Trump does anything equals bad. Meanwhile, normal people are hoping that this peace deal actually materializes and we can wrap up this stupid war as soon as possible. The only people who are upset at the prospect of ending this conflict are Democrats and neocons for obvious reasons, and subversive countersignalers who are upset at the prospect of having to construct a new agitprop campaign to demoralize people over. All right. Trump promised total surrender, Iranian support for Iranian protesters, victory. Instead, Iran has uranium, missiles, IRGC, leverage on the Strait, sanctions relief, $25 billion per New York Times. Iran ends war stronger than before. What was the war for, and what are the 13 servicemen sacrificed for? Oh, fair point. We're not, Trump promised a lot and is not delivering on that. So you can hold Trump's feet to the fire on that. Now, Hines is going to have to make the point, essentially, that Iran has been weakened by it. Probably to a certain extent. Virtually the entire upper echelon of the Iranian military and government were killed in this war, and over 6,000 Iranian military personnel were killed alongside them. Out of, like, I don't know, a couple tens of millions of people. How is that? How much of that is in relation to the rest of the Iranian military? In relation to the IRGC itself? Like, if we don't want to bully the Artesh, the national army of Iran, we just want to bully the IRGC, how much is 6,000 out of that? Almost the entire Iranian Navy has been sunk. Again, kind of pointless, because if Iran wanted to enforce the straits, it's with enforce their chokehold over the strait, it would not be with their naval ships. It's with anti-ship missiles launched from deep inland or their small attack craft. Iran's entire economy is imploding. Inflation over 100%. Food and housing shortages are propping up across the country. The unemployment rate for 18 to 40-year-old men is around 50%. No one knows whether the nation's new supreme leader is even alive. I do hold out the hope, the slightest hope. My O's sound way better. I heard myself saying hope, and I wanted to check how that sounded. Hope. I don't know why. That sounded like the most deep and the most pleasant I had heard myself. In any case, I hold out the slightest hope that when the dust settles, the IRGC will have taken such a pounding at the top level that there may be some elements in the civilian government and the rest of the military that's not the IRGC in Iran to actually coup them out of power. And hey, if what's-his-face, Mojtaba Khamenei, the current AWOL supreme leader, is like basically in a coma and we're not even sure he's alive, they could prop him up as a figurehead and then do a coup behind the scenes, keep Mojtaba or whatever his name is, Khamenei's successor, as a figurehead, but purge the IRGC and blame them like, you were about to coup him out of power. Or something. Keep the figurehead at the top, and then claim that you're the disloyal retainers, disloyal subjects, disloyal vassals or whatever, or courtiers. Maybe, and with enough popular discontent, maybe there might be some rising up of the popular rising, and then maybe the Artesh, the Iranian National Army, will side with them against the IRGC and make that move. Maybe the IRGC has been so winded by this that even though some sanctions relief will come in, maybe the Iranian civilian government and the Artesh may smell enough blood in the water that once the dust settles, and maybe after a month of peace, wait to see if some popular protests arise against the national government, and then move in and go for the kill. Try and take out the IRGC. And I don't know, the clerical establishment, I don't know. Maybe you can't touch them, but kill the IRGC. purge their asses, because the IRGC doesn't really have the full, like, ground troops. Now, they do have some paramilitary forces that they can use to suppress protests. As far as I understand it. Although, I don't know. All right, here's a question for Brock. In the recent Iranian protests in Iran back in January, how involved was Artesh in pressing them, or was that job mostly to the IRGC? Wow. Keep it fast. I don't need long diatribe. Suppression of the January U was primarily handled by the IRGC, Basij, and regular police law enforcement command, with the Artesh regular army playing a very limited or marginal role. So the IRGC and Basij were the main forces responsible for the violent crackdown. Reports consistently describe them as leading the repression using live ammunition, including heavy weapons like machine guns in some cases, raiding hospitals for wounded protesters, and carrying out mass killings. The IRGC ground forces were deployed in multiple cities. The crackdown peaked in January 8th to 9th with extreme violence, internet blackouts, yada yada. The Artesh issued a statement on January 10th vowing to protect national interests, infrastructure, and public property, framing the protests as foreign plots. This was a notable rhetorical shift indicating potential involvement. There was one unverified report of Artesh deployment in Karaj. Albor's no idea where that is. State media reported the death of one Artesh officer, First Lieutenant Ahmed Salmini, while on mission in Tehran, suggesting some limited deployment are guarding duties. Analysis viewed any Artesh involvement as a sign of regime desperation due to strain on IRGC besieged forces and fears of defections. The Artesh is seen as less ideological and more representative of the general population, making it riskier for the regime to use for crowd control. So, yeah, back during the protest, the IRGC was definitely the ones doing more of the bloodletting. So, again, my slightest hope is we get a deal, things calm down, and then Kalibov, the Artesh, look at the IRG and say, all right, we're done with you fuckers. And coup them, take them out, because they all right, last question. How do the forces of the IRGC compare to the Artesh in numbers and quality and purpose, I guess? Keep it fast. Artesh. All right, so they got, a couple 100,000 over the IRGC. Artesh is roughly twice the size of the IRGC in active personnel. Both can draw on reserves and the massive besieged paramilitary force. Hundreds of thousands, often used for internal security. Apparently, there have been reports that they're having trouble paying their besieged paramilitary guys. Problem is, if they can draw those guys up, if the Artesh were trying to make that kind of coup, if there's trying to coup out the IRGC, they need to head off the snake of the past and like cut off all communication with the IRGC with their besieged militants. Make sure that they can't summon them all. Like that would be a necessary thing to make sure that these paramilitary forces don't get mobilized. So the IRGC is a traditional territorial defense force. The IRGC is internal security and protest suppression. Asymmetric warfare with ballistic missiles, drones, and regional operations via the Quds Force. Overseas expeditions, proxy support, Hezbollah, Houthis, unconventional trade. Economic and political influence. Controls large parts of Iranian's economy. So the Artesh is usually less well-funded and under-equipped. The RGC has a little bit more quality and funding. Better recruits and prestige within the system. So, but I don't know. Would the Artesh having lower quality, less prestige, they may have the raw manpower, but when they go up against the IRGC, like I'm wondering, like, you know, is a police force can't stand up to a military? Maybe it can. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. Oda's about to ask Rock, like, all right, how does this, taking this into account, what would be the ability of the Artesh to do a coup against the IRGC in the wake of this latest conflict with Iran and the hard targeting of the IRGC forces by US and Israel? I don't even want to finish this. Here's something else. The reason the Gulf states rulers' agreement tonight with Trump to announce a temporary ceasefire, understanding that halts the war with Iran, is to preserve their countries and the Arab states from an economic and security collapse that would have struck the region and the world, and had the Strait of Hormuz closure continued, not out of love for the Iranian regime. I salute them for their wisdom. So, the Gulf states rulers. So that would be the UAE, Qatar, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. Oh. Preserve their countries from an economic and security collapse. Like, yes, Kuwait, Qatar, and UAE to a certain extent are screwed because they can't get their oil and other derived products out through the strait if Iran's holding it at a chokehold. Saudi Arabia has the pipeline across to the Red Sea. And again, that may have come under threat if the Houthis decided to get way more involved. If we got to this next round, maybe the Houthis would have like come in way harsher force than they did these past month and a half or so. UAE still has a port out to the Gulf of Oman. But even Iran is claiming, they put out that map of their Strait of Hormuz Authority, claiming that they have control over that area extending up to the Fujairah port. So, I mean, Saudi Arabia is the kind of the bigger pusher around here. Qatar, I guess, could go for it. Kuwait probably is definitely feeling the pinch right now because they're like the most geographically unable to get their oil out. So they're screwed. I don't know. I don't know how deep this guy is looking into it. They've been welding it kind of far. They've been weathering this crisis well, I would say. But I think they could have lasted a little bit longer, but I don't know. I don't know what this. I don't know. I'm not. A friend sent me this tweet, so it was the goal. It was the GCC bending the knee to Trump, because I know some of them had a little bit more bloodlust. But there were reports that Saudi Arabia and the UAE had a little bit more bloodlust towards Iran. But maybe that's died down now that they're looking at their finances and realize they can't handle this for much longer. Oh. Oh, what the heck is this? Sir. What the fuck? Surf. What are you doing? Oh yeah, there was another shooting at the White House. Oh, what the fuck? Ashley St. Clair gives Hassan Piker a hoodie that says, I'm not the stepdad, I'm the dad who stepped up. Who is this, by the way? Ashley St. Clair.
You ready? Are you ready, chat?
Oh god. Oh no. I'm not even gonna see it first. Chat's gonna see it before I do.
I've been sent by Benjamin Netanyahu to get his Twitter account banned.
This is
Okay, that's funny. That is funny. Like, say, I have no idea who Ashley St. Clair is. I swear to God, she looks like What's her name? Not Ben Cooper. What's her name? She was like formerly with the Daily Show and then left. Altogether now, Milo was right that what? Hassan Piker is gay? That we're going for? Oh yeah, anime psyop. Probably worth a watch. Open the straits. Is this I guess it's supposed to be like stock traders and stuff. I don't know, the music feels a little bit discordant in the background, like it's too like hot and heavy for a celebratory video. Oh, okay, having Benjamin Netanyahu be not happy with this. Okay. Good point there. Dow already at its highest point, and what about the anti-Israel message at the end? Your account has only produced oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Hormuz letter. Iran directly rejects Trump's claim that the Hormuz will be opened as part of the largely negotiated agreement he just posted on Truth Social. Says Trump's claim is far from the truth and that Hormuz will remain under Iranian management, with Iran retaining exclusive permanent authority over route, timing, method, and permits per FARS. Iran also confirms that the nuclear file has not been discussed and that American officials themselves have told Iran in multiple messages that Trump's tweets are primarily for domestic American propaganda and media consumption and should be disregarded. The largely negotiated deal claim, therefore, has no basis. All right, so some counter-signaling from Iran. Probably should get... We'll see how this goes. Oh, right. What the fuck? Shit-eating rapist 1488. They said that. So, 1488, obvious white nationalist call-out. So, apparently this account is a woman. She's 106 pounds. That is meager. Oh, late May. Yeah, that's about right for graduation time. My brain's is still warped. My brain's, I've been so far away from college and so disconnected from it that I'm kind of like removed from, you know, the usual schedule of, whatchamacallit, of when graduations happen, because I'm still stuck in my head that schools in general get out at, or break their year in like mid-June or late June. So seeing all this stuff in May is like always throws me off. So more West Point graduates have now graduated. Secretary Hung Kao actually was at the graduation, Naval Academy graduation, and that was special to him because apparently his son graduated from there as well. Wonder what he got designated as. If he's anything like his dad, I guess he could have made Spec Ops 2. So that was wholesome to see. Not showing it right now. Probably should have had that tweet prepared, but that was nice. Oh yeah, and we also had that shooting at the White House again, which is like, at this point we're numb to it. The only thing is like, oh, we've got people who were, we had all this news, so we had the news of the Iran deal breaking, so we had all the journalists outside the White House in their little tented areas to give their sound bites for the report for whatever nightly news, and then the shots rang out and they all had to scramble to get the fuck out. Shortly after 6 p.m. Saturday, an individual in the area of 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue pulled a weapon from his bag and began firing. Secret Service police returned fire, striking the suspect, who was transported to an area hospital where he was pronounced deceased. During the shooting, one bystander was also struck by gunfire. No injuries were sustained by officers. The president was in the White House during the incident. However, no protectees or operations were impacted. The incident remains under investigation and additional information will be released as it becomes available. like 1 hour ago. So stand by to see what the heck was happening. $5 down. It was some random schizo, not ideologically motivated in any way. Again, it is at the White House. I don't know. There's been a crackdown in crime in DC. It's been somewhat effective. But, you know, this could have been just like some nut job that made it all the way up there from, I don't know, the worst parts of DC that has atrociously high murder rates, and then just decided to go ballistic outside the White House. But, you know, all right, $5 down. This is just some random freak who had his illegal piece and then just started shooting out of nowhere. And there's not much ideological motivation behind it. Let's Austin defend Los. Oh, I guess we got a base on this right now. Oh, so head of Southcom, Commander Francis L. Donovan. All right, so he's a 4-star Marine, and there's an Army. He's next to an Army colonel. God, this guy looks like a Marine. Highlight in the background. Because yeah, there's video coming out. They were practicing embassy evacuation drill. Because looks like we're spinning up our embassy again, and my God, what a Chad! Getting on an the M20 V-22 Osprey like that. Oh my God, has he got dip in his mouth? No, it's just some weird play of the trick of the video. A video footage from earlier tonight shows the likely impact of submunitions from a Russian Orshank intermediate-range nuclear-capable ballistic missile equipped with multiple independent targetable re-entry vehicles. Wow. Wow. 4-letter acronyms. FLA. Man, that was a lot. In the vicinity of the Ukrainian city of Bila Tserkva, southwest of Kiev. This follows warnings early Saturday by Ukrainian President Zelensky and the U.S. Embassy of Intelligence suggesting preparations for such an attack by Russia. No sound of the explosions in the distance, so that it must have been a far off target, or these were all duds somehow. Okay. Stand by for damage assessment. All right, according to an exclusive report by the New York Post, President Trump's first daughter, 44-year-old Ivanka Trump, was the target of an assassination plot by a trained member of the IRGC as revenge for the elimination of Iranian military chief Qasem Soleimani. Not for Khamenei himself? Like, are you kidding me? You're explicitly trying to target Ivanka for Soleimani, who was killed almost a decade ago, and not Khamenei, who was just killed a few months ago? You know, if you're going to do it in somebody's name, might do it, I don't know. If it's the IRGC, Soleimani was more an IRGC guy than anything else. So maybe that makes sense a little bit, but all right. But, you know, in spite of, you know, Michael Tracy was looking at this news and like saying, oh, this is going to be justification for a continuation of the war, for Trump to restart the war. But now we've got Trump announcing, no, we've got a deal, or we've got a memorandum of understanding towards the movement of peace. Okay. Another angle of tonight's Russia using Orshank IRBM. Again, I'm not seeing many explosions, so what actually even happened? Alright. The suspect in tonight's shooting near the White House has been identified as 21-year-old Nasir Best, with his online presence suggesting that he believed he was Jesus Christ. I said it, schizo, so... Best was transported to George Washington University Hospital after the shooting. He was later died from his wounds, according to the U.S. Secret Service. So, DC is particularly, demographically particularly black. So this guy would not be an irregular person or an uncommon person to find out in DC. So yeah, it could just been a schizo and wandered his way all the way to Pennsylvania. Or if he did, maybe he had some boner against Trump, but I don't know. It was Trump was like being an antichrist or something. Oh. He's been watching too much Fox News and picked up on Tucker Carlson's narrative that Trump is the antichrist for some reason. And so then decided to go shoot up the White House because of that. So Tucker Carlson inspired shooting. Probably not. I don't know. If you're going to cause a shooting at the White House, like I'm doubting myself more, is that if you're going to end up shooting something up at the White House, so it's over here. Where's the White House? Where's the White House? 17th Street and Northwest, 17th Street Northwest and Pennsylvania Avenue. So it's not even in front of the White House, like in the near the front lawn or anything. Where's the ballroom? Or is this an old photo? Whatever. Moving on. That was just, oh, that is cringe as hell. What I just saw. I don't know. He's some like random miscreant who wandered in there, and then I don't know. The police saw him, and it's just like, oh shit. Suggests that he believes he was Jesus Christ. I don't know what to make of this shit. More to follow, but I don't know. If he didn't fire at the White House, I think he's just some random DC denizen who went schizo, and there's no ideological motivation behind it at this point. I don't know. I don't know. Two people. Okay, so Clash Report's catching up. Oh yeah, so this is the somewhat amusing video of like these reporters trying to do their news bit just outside the White House. Like this means anything. Like they couldn't just have phoned it in from against the black wall. They need to have the drop of the White House in the background. But that does give us the comedic relief of watching their dumbasses get scared by the gunshots going off. Duck, duck, duck. Man, what even is this area over here?
That President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Don't hug the floor too much if you're hearing gunshots, because bullets can ricochet off the floor. So you might want to be a little bit up off of it, because you're hugging the... Or is that with a grenade? I think it's a grenade. You want to hit the floor as hard as possible. Or lay it flat against the floor as hard as possible. But for gunshots, you want to be, you know, heavily crouched over and walking away from the bullets. So...
President Trump promises the prices will go down, but his grip on Republican support on Capitol Hill is weakening.
I gotta finish the line and then get out of here. And then he ducks down. Okay, so... Wow, two Asian reporters. Woman immediately hits the deck. Other guy. I gotta finish my line. I gotta finish the sequence, then I can get out of here. Woman immediately hits the deck. So... Male versus female difference right there. I should cut that into the short lickety split. Oh, and somebody goes running by with like, I don't know what. Alright, now they're all screaming. I guess Capitol Police are like all coming out now. Everyone get the fuck out of here! Alright. Oh, it only seems to be... prayers to that one poor bystander who got caught up in all of this. Alright, I don't know. So, Institute for the Study of War. I've heard Michael Tracy deride them as like neocon and shit, so if there's somebody to complain about the war, it would be that, this peace deal would be them. So. Oh, God. Iran? Okay. Hold up. So now they're talking about a counter proposal. Trying to go back to see where they this was even a few days ago, so the war cannot end in a way that secures U.S. and allied interests until Iran abandons its efforts to control the strait. Recognition or compliance with Iranian transit rules would allow the regime to achieve de facto control over the strait. So, can tease out a little bit of a pro-war message there, more bellicose narrative there. Okay, I'm not going to touch the Taiwan issue. I yapped about that on Wednesday. All right. It's from 10 hours ago. Iranian officials told Al Jazeera that they have sent a new proposal as part of U.S.-Iran negotiations. The proposal does not deal with the nuclear issue, and it calls for reopening of the Strait of Hormuz as well as a U.S. withdrawal from the war zone. The United States ending the blockade and withdrawing forces would significantly reduce U.S. leverage in follow-on talks with Iran. It is unclear what withdrawing from the war zone implies. Iran has seen a complete U.S. withdrawal from the region as key strategic objective, however, and may be willing to trade the Strait of Hormuz for broader U.S. withdrawal. The proposal includes a 30-day waiting period after the initial agreement, and then nuclear issues can be discussed. Okay. There's this broad thing about U.S. withdrawal. Who knows what that means? How Iran hopes to control the Strait of Hormuz, it's not just about fees. One of Iran's primary objectives in the current negotiations is to secure its sovereignty over the Strait of Hormuz. This objective is more important for Tehran than securing fees for merchant vessels as they transit the strait. Iran likely sees two paths for controlling the strait. First, Iranian control could be officially recognized by the United States through an agreement. Second, Iran can maintain the current situation by firing missiles or drones, incredibly threatening to do so, at ships that fail to heed Iranian demands related to the transiting the strait. We're never going to officially acknowledge it. That's never going to happen. But a new status quo may de facto be in place where Iran has control over it. Iran's schedule for a scheme to extract large fees for safe transit through the strait will likely fail absent a major change in the appetite among shipping companies for risking sanctions. But the failure of the fee scheme does not ipso facto result in failure of Iran's scheme to control the strait. The strait will not return to normal without either a deal that ends Iranian control or a U.S.-led military operation that forces the strait open to prevent Iranian control. That's going to take a lot. The U.S. and the world should not allow Iran to... Okay, so now they're making a should statement. Should not allow Iran to impose a new reality on the critical international waterway. If negotiations do not lead rapidly to an agreement to reopen the strait under the previous internationally recognized transit scheme, then it will unfortunately be necessary to resort to force. It will be unfortunately be necessary. So you can see their more bellicose positioning from this statement. However mild and subtle it is. All right, Iran's latest counterproposal front-loads all of Iran's key demands on withdrawal of a U.S. threat to Iran, financial relief, and Iran's right to manage the Strait of Hormuz, while attempting to delay discussion of Iran's nuclear program. Iran's proposal corroborates ISWCTP's assessment that the regime believes it is winning the war and is negotiating from a position of strength. Other key takeaways: Iran's latest proposal demanded an end to the war on all fronts, including in Lebanon, and the withdrawal of U.S. forces from the war zone. Withdrawing U.S. threats to Iran would constitute a withdrawal from the region, presumably which both removes U.S. military leverage and accomplishes a key Iranian objective, expelling U.S. forces from the region. Iran emphasized in its latest proposal that the Strait of Hormuz will remain under some form of Iranian control and that Iran will continue negotiations if the United States does not end its blockade of Iranian ports and ships. Iranian officials continue to emphasize the Iranian management of the Strait as a key sticking point of the negotiations, yada, yada, yada. U.S. President Donald Trump stated on May 23rd that he would decide by May 24th whether to resume strikes on Iran. Trump said he would only accept a deal that addresses key issues, including Iran's uranium enrichment and HEU stockpile. All right. All right. This is from 1 hour ago. Top lines. So more or less repeated the same. So ISW is looking at it says capitulation on America's end. Anything? "22 hours ago." So this was him. "Utterly preposterous attempt to drum up justification for resuming the war. Source is a Kurdish regime change operative in D.C." Oh, so he's claiming that. So he's saying that whoever the New York Post is citing to say that Ivanka was targeted for an assassination has got to be calling bullshit on that claim that it was against Ivanka. I don't know how much that has panned out at this point. So. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, Babylon BB. I should follow it. Don't stop the war. Don't stop the war. Mark Levin, Lindsey Graham lead passionate protest. All right. Notice this. Levin is responding to something talking about Israeli officials. Israeli officials say U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff is trying to secure an agreement at any cost and is the one pressing President Trump not to resume fighting, according to Israel's Channel 12. Houston, I think there may be a problem. Yeah, of course. So let's look at this bickering. Looks like President Trump has thankfully stopped listening to war hawks like you. That's not a problem for anyone but you. Okay, nice hit. Nice counter. What are you 5 years old asshole? You should be happy by most accounts. We shall see how this plays out over time, and nobody ever controlled the president. Dumb shit. Not me, not the Jews, not Israelis. Bruh, nobody said anything about the Jews or Israelis. They were just saying he just said war hawks. He didn't necessarily say control. He said stop listening to you. So Trump betrayed the Iranian protesters. I forget who this account is. Ultra liberal, neo-radical cosmopolitan. He's got the globe emoji in him and an EU, Ukrainian, and Taiwan flag. I think you can get his MO from that. Houston, I think. Oh yeah, there he is. Oak is no, it's not yet. Brianna, wow. I am fucking old. What's saddest to me about this is Trump betraying the Iranian people. Trump told him if they rose up, we'd have their backs. They did. 40,000 were slaughtered by their own government. Now Trump folded, and they'll be sent to the torture dungeons and hanging gallows. I mean, I think it's over, but again, slight hope that maybe once this dust settles, the IRGC will be weak enough that something can be used to quell them. Might, I don't know, not necessarily have a full democratic transition, but I don't know. But nuke the power of the IRGC and the supreme leader. If President Trump agrees to the deal being discussed, it would be worse than the JCPOA for the region and the world, and will likely define his legacy as that of weakness and failure. Oh. With Emily K. Schrader with with the Hebrew text, so I can understand why they're upset. All right, there was another OSIN account, but nobody else is like screeching about the so more mixed bag intel accounts. See if I can find them. Oh, I found it. It's Babak Tagvai. This accounts. This one's got like, you know, some more mixed messaging and stuff. Oh, he's just only reporting on the strategy of the war has fundamentally changed, shifting away from large-scale combat operations toward deterrence, containment, and rapid response capability in the region. Iran's nuclear threat is no longer being treated as Washington's top immediate priority. The United States is now focused on a broader strategic objectives elsewhere. More commentary than anything else. Right. I hadn't heard anything about this, about them trying to IRGC attempting to target a Stratotanker. Oh. What the fuck? Some riot in Bilbao? That's somewhere in Spain. Bilbao welcomes flotilla peace activists with force. What, were they deported this way? And then, I don't know. With these anti-Israel people on the ground level, they can be a little bit testy or insane or rowdy, I guess, be way. So maybe, you know, the poor police, you know, their government is like anti-Israel at this point, but, you know, the protesters may force like create a chaotic situation that they had to get under control. All right, ran it for 8 minutes past the hour, so God, I'm hungry. Fasting again, and I swear my weight hasn't changed. Let me go check real quick. What am I at? Is that like 215? While 215.6. What am I at now? $215.4. I swear, what was I even like? Where I'm not actually like, maybe after this, what I should do is that to do like an incline walk for half an hour. I have to get up early tomorrow, so I don't know. Maybe actually getting like a full 8 hours of sleep might actually like, my body might actually drain. You know what? I'll continue the fast through the flag planting. That probably will. I'll do that, and I'll have like a late lunch. Then pizza in the evening. Try and make sure I only eat half. Plus a protein shake. Where would I go out to eat? I'll look around once I get off from flag planting. Okay, do I have a freaking hammer to go with it? Just need a. Because here's the thing. Last year, I in fact actually got tent pole stakes because they advertised bring a screwdriver. I did not. I have these hefty tent stakes. Something actually designed to go in the ground. So We're digging pilot holes first everywhere, so we don't put wear and tear on the flags, as I understand it. Oh, yeah. All right, let me tweet out that I'm alive. Let's go up. I'm on the right account. All right, tweet script out. I just get some water. I gotta make sure to like stop at like 2300. I will say this, I'm not feeling as hard as a headache and withdrawal as I usually do doing a 96-hour fast. Because usually you're low on your electrolytes, so you start getting a headache. I took a bunch of electrolyte water, like maybe a couple hours ago. But even then, I wasn't still feeling bad. Now I'm starting to feel. Still need to do laundry. I can do that tomorrow night. Alright, just start up the game. That's what I need to do. Change the category in Twitch. First off. I see leaflets like already going with the narrative that they're trying to that's the shooting at the near the White House is an attempt on Trump's life. Who knows at this point? I'm thinking this guy was just a schizo. Hey, spin up the game. Optimize myself. Nope. Not too small. Who knows? Capture any full screen application. Run it. Continue campaign. Hopefully that. All right. Oh, wow. What do you know? It's fall. Deep autumn. Taking up a position leaning forward. I don't know why. I don't want to lean back in my chair. Maybe I'll regret this. All right. What is the strategic situation? All right. The Bretons dislike us. Oh. Now they've converted to Latin Christianity. So relations are improving. So hopefully that means they won't attack us. The Bass, all right, now they're logistically cut off. So, honestly, I should go for broke over here. Well, actually, there's a line here to go up there. There's like a straight path, but why don't I take this up and consolidate the territory while I can, while they're dealing with that problem. So, I don't have any money. Oh, I just need to let things back control here. If I take this, I'm gonna have a conquest bonus. Debuff. But I think I need to just let it go. I'm gonna bring that down slightly because it's producing too much squalor. If I do, I need to put the well here. What do we got here? Farm and a vicus. If I can, I'll put a well there because we need it. Else up here. All right. So I'm trying to take this. They're about to like start suffering from internal rebellions and stuff. This one may already have risen up, and it's just taking its time to manifest. Either way, Burgundians are on the back foot. Their leader's cut out here.
For the tribe! Faster! Damn you all!
Why was I even down here? Are they chasing down another army or something? Whatever. Need to deal with this. He's about to siege this territory. We're also going to have an uprising, probably. Things are holding fine out here.
Well, man. Do you wish of me?
Characters. Darn it. Can you advance? You can. Hold up. You're 32. You seek a wife first. None of you can advance. Damn it. Got another daughter over here. Got Clothar. You seek a wife. You're too old. Alright.
What would you have of me?
I don't have enough money to do anything, so I'll keep on hounding him at least.
I am the knife in the dark.
I don't know. Just keep him positioned like this. He could attack both cities if he wants to. See what happens. Alright. I just need to end the turn. I do not have the money to appoint a governor. No.
There is a time when warriors must sheath the sword and talk for the good of their people.
You know what? No, you're in a weakened position. I'm going to take the less of New Pompolania, and then maybe we can have peace. So, stand by. Okay, what are the Burgundians going to do? Alright, running. Good. Hostile agent activity. Misdirect army.
Warriors all!
Brutal integrity when commanding. What do I have him doing? +2 zeal, husband, public order when governing. He's also the same age. Fuck it, fine. Take her hand. Gotta continue the line somehow. Alright.
Yes. I'll
If I spend anything, it would be to retake this. Or to hold this, get this guy to down. Alright, so he can't run as far. Yes. Finally catch up to him.
How can I help? For the tribe.
I actually have a few forces, so if anything, it's
For battle.
some money. Fuck.
Father be praised. How can I help?
Can I even get skirmishers, archer?
Death in battle.
That's literally gonna eat into the last bit of my And I just need to get the population back under control. Make them happy. All right, so my core territory is on the up and up right now. That's good for now. Byzantio. All right.
Laying siege to the hovels.
All right, let's just do a battle for the sake of starting something. We're gonna have to move in quick. Yeah. Attacking hard and fast is probably the best thing to do right now. Let's see here. So
Fearless warriors. Warband. Ready for battle. Warriors eager for blood. Spearman. Riders ready.
I have no idea what formation I'm doing at this point, but I'm gonna have these guys approach from this direction just to keep it somewhat something up. Want somebody? They don't have any cavalry, so it's not. There's no point to it.
We'll kill them all. Battle ready and eager. For the father. Cease to this place, brothers. Once we have destroyed this settlement, they shall always fear us, knowing they are not safe, even in their own homes. This will be a great victory. Christ watches over us. Freemen! Move it!
All right.
The enemy!
You charge these fuckers down. Supposed to be charging.
Warriors eager for blood. All right. Missile warriors.
Take them down.
We hunger for blood and battle. We have sighted the enemy. Kill, kill.
Got some extra units in reserve here. All right, they're about to break. Charge in now.
Battle ready and eager.
Get in there.
Swift horsemen!
Losing decisively. Good.
3 men!
How is it held by Burgundians at this point?
Take the heads! The tower has fallen. Good news.
Man, they really took some heat there. All right.
Horses love blood. Melee warriors!
All right, just break the last remaining. You just stand down, calm down. We don't have to go extra hard here.
We'll kill them all. Right on. Mounted warriors! Battle ready and eager.
Brace, charge. Nah, just get in there. Surround them from all sides. Yep. Slaughter them all. Break. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's just a slaughter. All right. This is easy enough. Nothing to whet the appetite.
Victory! This is
All right.
your
It's
day.
decisive victory. Thank you. All right. My skirmishers did take a beating, mostly from that tower, probably anything else. Yeah, I'm going to loot and occupy because I literally need the money. All right, what do we got going on in this town? There's no reason for that. I'll leave the town going. Let's see here. Yeah, they're going to have a revolt next turn, so just sit here. Sit pretty here for the time being. Oh, wow. Everyone needs an upgrade. All right. Ranged infantry units. Public order, local province. I guess that's useful. Zeal. Melee defense. Sure, let's go with that. Traditions. I don't know. Just take them both. Let's see here. Limitanier and logistics. Vary over everything else. Oh, and our agent gets something. Training. Yes. Provision. Military supply action replenishment rates. Call to arms, own province, assault, sabotage. Sabotage army. All right. Special else going on over here. All right, my income's improved. Oh, and also this guy. If I do this, then I'll like sue for peace. All right. Now let's just skip through it. Not balanced. Protective. That's not what I meant. I should have done admit. Whatever. And of course, the cavalry somehow. I don't know. Sack, occupy.
Ready for battle.
All right. Basques.
God in heaven, spare my R's. Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
And give me money.
I offer this morsel now.
All right, fine. I'll take it. All right, who are these Western separatists? Aryan Christians and I don't know. Are you supposed to be Germanic or something?
Ready for orders.
All right, hold down the fort over here. That's not going to consolidate into one single unit.
Ready for battle.
What we got going on over here? You know what? I'm going to destroy this and build the well here for the time being. This needs to go. All right, so you just hold down the fort over here, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'd have you come. If we can lock down things over here. Start pushing in from this way on the Burgundians. Finally take them out, and I don't know, maybe we'll get to the... Alright, I don't need to assassinate anybody, that's pointless. Alright, fine, I'll take the loss on the money for that one. Recruitment grounds. No, I should probably save up money to get the recruitment grounds up and running. I have the money for it. Let's see here. No, save up money. This close. So I should probably make sure I get that investment to make sure I at least get this objective done. I need to own 20 different settlements, either by the following. So, let's see here. How much time do I have left? I have till 5:35, so that's like a good 8 turns. So I need to wrap up things with the Burgundians and then fully subsume them. And then go to the Bretons. All right. Construct the following 4 buildings. Latin Shrine, Latin Hermitage. See here. Latin Hermitage, Latin Monastery, Monastic Hospice, Latin Basilica, Latin Church. Town Religion. Latin Shrine, Latin Martyrdom, Latin Sanctuary, Latin... I don't know how you do Latin Patriarchal Church. Requires Latin Patriarchal Chapel. Does that have to be built in a specific place? Latin Chapel, Latin Church, Latin Basilica, Latin Cathedral. Hospice. So confused. Is there supposed to be a place where Latin Chapel, Latin Church? How do you get it to the Basilica? Because, hold up. Latin Hermitage requires Latin Chapel. Latin Patriarchal Church requires Latin Patriarchal Chapel. They already had a Latin Chapel. But how do I make this a Latin Patriarchal Church? Got to contact the Pope or something? I don't get it. There's some consumption, income, outraged populace. You have construction costs, government costs, each state's tax rate. Oh, I should keep that on until build up the recruitment grounds. Yeah, I don't know how to do this patriarchal thing, but whatever. All right. I have ran through all my armies, but somebody still needs. Yeah, you need to do an upgrade. And Huguo. This direction, industrial buildings, that's kind of pointless. Enables detective. Target for deceive. Let's see here. Foreign province. Got ahead, own army. Observation. Gather intelligence, foreign army. Oh, that's useful. Being able to like constantly snitch. I'm pretty sure that gives me the ability to gather information. It can possibly reveal, or was that for foreign settlement? I forget which. Target foreign army. Corruption. Civilian infiltration, ruin stores, coercion, military infiltration, ruin provisions, foreign army. Bribery, surveillance, investigate corruption. Gather intelligence. +2 targets identified. Alright. If successful. Alright.
Ready for battle.
None of these are mercs, right? What am I also? I could also get more units. More agents. At this Imperium level. Alright, whatever. End turn. No, I'm not appointing a governor. Fuck you. Although maybe down in that one it could be useful. You can't run anymore.
Warriors all.
Rebellion imminent in Aquitaine. I guess I've been neglecting this. Oh. They have their own separatists down here too. Now. Looks like the Basque got their guys under control. Now the Western separatists are out here. This faction has no settlements. Well, raise some forces and take this little piece off of them. Why don't you? This place could turn into a slum. Shit. I'll just deal with it.
Thirsty for battle.
Just move him north.
Get moving.
God damn it, he's not even gonna get in here. You head south to work on this territory. Yeah, we're gonna have a rebellion at some point. Okay. A little money I should use. Oh wait, no. Pointless, because
Praised. How can I help?
did cavalry even do anything here? Other than outflank? We gotta go rushing hard in at this point. Alright, take it for now. Now, I've got plenty of missile units. Alright, going for the kill.
Attack! Move out!
You're not getting away. Oh, and they ran from their fortified position, so... Alright, let's make sure this is not... This goes the way I want it to. Start deployment like this. God, what a barren wasteland France is these days.
Pikemen! General! Don't break formation! Serena!
Move forward. Either Cav.
We have sighted the enemy.
Got Lancers. Heavy shot cavalry. All right. All right. We're not doing this. We're not doing this with the forest in between us. Fuck you. That's right. Move into position. Reorientate yourselves. We're not doing this. We're not fighting through a forest. All right. Wodan. Oh, who's the hair? Who's the one still believing in the pagan faiths here? All right.
Deadly missiles ready.
About there. Oh, they're just moving in? Okay.
Battle ready and eager. Ah! Spread out. Warriors eager for blood. Battle ready. The enemy has laid an ambush. We'll kill them all.
They didn't lay an ambush. They didn't laid ambush on shit.
Ready for battle. Fire on them. Missile armed warriors. Gotcha.
Actually, just pull back.
Warriors eager for blood. Forward. Orders. Servants of the Lord. Ready for battle. Men of Germania. The enemy is attacking our general. Beware. Our hidden units have been revealed. Deadly missiles ready. Get rolling. Moving.
Stand by. Oh, shit. Nope. Okay, they want to be retarded like that. Shit. Yes, get in here. Which ones? Fuck. Nope, stop. Alright, well, that went well. Alright, decisive victory. Alright, and then I got 2 units left. Alright, start running down everybody else.
We have gained the upper hand. Missile armed warriors.
Alright, how many of these guys do... get out of the way!
Be good. We are moments away from victory.
I got a couple more. Alright. 4 units. Alright. Get these guys before they get away.
Battle ready and eager. General.
On Hunt these guys down. Oh, these spearmen. Alright, you fought nobly. And things are good, so you should rally at this point. Alright. Hold down, okay? Here, 3. Okay, now the barbed skirmishers. Barbed skirmishers. Alright. These guys got 2 left. There we go. Wait. Run all these guys down. That's it. Then we'll have, like, completely wiped the army. A stacked wipe, as we would say in Europa Universalis 4. Alright. Come on. A little more. A little more. Why don't we just be as complete about it as possible? There we go. Decisive victory. Yep. Oh man, those spear units really took a number. I also gotta get rid of whatever freaking take on forces. I need to hold down fort over here.
Ready for battle.
All right. Who's the merc? You are. Goodbye. Thank you for your help. It was actually probably fairly useful.
Faster, damn you all! I am the knife.
Go in there and figure out what's going on.
I have things to attend to.
I don't have money for repairs. All right. Things are on the up and up here, thankfully. A balance of I have balance of public order. Right. Public order is the term.
Deep peace to you.
Let's see here. Instability is going down. Religious differences. Well, that's why I'm bringing in what's his face over here for. Religious differences are also probably heftily involved over here. I don't have money, so don't open that up. Something could go... I do have this empty slot over here. It could turn into a slum. What do I do? I was going to build the well here. I was going to build the well because I need the sanitation in this province. I don't have enough money for a governor, so when it asks... What was this? Religious change. Arian Christianity. Zaban. Berbers declared war on the Visigoths. Demolition complete. Where? Oh yeah, I cleared out this farm because, well, I already have an orchard producing food. Alright. Yep. You need an upgrade. Let's see here. Your recruits. Yeah, sure. Advance while you can. Who's this? Military count. Wait. Oh, he's my brother. Yeah, you advance. Let's see here. Barabert. No, you're not in the family. Go to heart. Alright, which one's more loyal? Both are. He doesn't have the influence to master up. So, you get to Masters of Soldiers. Alright. Oh, wait, and... Oh. Given the basics at this point. Alright, end turn. Yes, I do not have the money to appoint a governor. Shut up. Roman Empire. Basques. What are you guys doing? Are you chasing the Western Separatists in my territory? You gonna start raiding? Fuck. Whatever. Gotta wear him down as much as possible. Do I sally out or do I... Actually, let's do this. Oh, nope, I lost. Fuck. Whatever, I got an army right next to it, and they're worn down, so... Childebert. I have a lot of influence, and this is my brother, so I'll decree it because he's my brother. Alright.
None will escape.
I don't know, how can I make this any better? I'm just gonna go into it. Send in the Axemen first. All right. You hang back. So do you. There's gonna be front line. It'll be you. You to react. Let's see here.
Come, warriors! They await us inside. They prepare, as I speak, to welcome you with arrow and blade and all sorts of hot surprises. We shall enter as uninvited guests and take all their offerings with great glee. General! Kill! 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 Pikemen! Men of Germania! Melee fighters ready! We will pierce their hearts! General!
All right. This is a bit dangerous, but
He is attacking our general!
yeah, I noticed. Shatter them real quick, and then get out. Break them. All right, disengage for now. Get out. Get out. All right, at least they're off their things. So
Enemy units have been rallied! Warriors! Eager for blood! Men of Germania! Servants of the Lord! Battle ready and eager! Attack!
I have them on skirmish, so if they charge, well, they're charge out, they're gonna be dead. But
The general has been killed!
oh wow, all right. And their general unit needs to break. Come on. Oh, their general unit broke before anything else. Wow, you're a real noble leader here, rebelling against the entire Frankish realm. All right.
The enemy are losing ground. We hunger for blood and battle. Now, battle ready and eager. Warriors eager for blood. Come together. Missiles ready. Fire on them now. Missile armed warriors. We'll kill them all. Deadly missiles ready.
Take out that one guy.
Ready for battle. Fire on them.
I'm just wearing out my units from this freaking tower over here. Okay. One of you commit and get over here and take out this tower because it's being a pain in the ass.
General! Forward! Missile armed warriors! Bring it! Bank of Germania! Spears ready! Move it!
You got frenzy? Yeah. Take it.
Our hidden units have been discovered! Ready! They will bleed for us! Riders ready! Fence at speed! Charge!
Man, General really taking a hitting here. All right. Yeah, focus on my freaking...
Warman! We'll kill them all!
These freaking towers do more damage than anything else.
Our spears are yours! Forward! General! Advance at speed! Quickly now!
Do not engage the pikemen. What the fuck were they doing? Oh, they're blocked away this way. All right. No, you take this. And you just keep chasing them.
Has been destroyed. This bodes well. Warman! We will pierce their hearts. Men of Germania, for the savior. Break off! Hurry up, move out!
All right, they all broke except for the archers. All right, end battle.
Godspeed good.
Okay, that was ugly. This Theodoric is like really on his last legs here. Oh, this is the king's unit. So occupy, yeah, because it's my own settlement. God damn it. What do I even have money for? I got the... I don't even have money for that. So I should be saving up what money I do have. I probably should move fast. Yeah, I should go move fast before they mount up a more forces. So yeah, we'll probably have a rebellion in in a couple turns, but it's worth it at this point. You go here and hold down the fort. All right. Oh, we even have positive growth, positive public order growth. All right. What else? Land tenancy. Okay, good. All right. The king, if anything, what you are here for is for oh man, you can get Germanic band. What do we got? What do we have here? Who has the recruitment grounds? You do?
Ready for battle.
If anything, I just want more Fremen because they're cheaper. What does it take to even buy these guys? As far as buildings, wagon leader, chieftain's hold, meeting hall, or recruitment grounds. I just need a basic recruitment grounds. Oh, that would be the next one up. So potentially I could dip over here and pick up some of them over here. What was the thing? Adopt, no. Become retainer. Request the privilege of accompanying another more experienced character so that you may gain experience from them. Right, so this is why, in case you got like positions maxed out, you have max amount of governorships, max amount of, whatchamacallit, max amount of governorships and generals and admirals. You can attach one of your, guys to them and they rank up while working along with that. Okay. Desperately trying to rally forces. Looks, if that solid 20 is definitely showing that they have a rebellion on their hands somewhere. We can snuff this out. Bit of a wide open flank over here. Oh. The Ostrogoths are smelling blood in the water. Olaf. Oh no, not the snowman from Civil War is over. Shut up. All these will repair on themselves by the next turn. Okay. Proving arranged marriage.
Let your words move me to anger or agreement as you wish of them.
All right, so I just need them to. I do need to just wait a little bit. Let's see here. At war with the Burgundians. So that's making them like me a lot more. So just keep on, just wait them out and then get a non-aggression pact with them. Wait to see what happens as the game progresses. I will eventually have to go after some of these people like the Visigoths. I can go after the Basques. They've been a pain in the ass, and go after the Swabians, but that's going to give me a long ass front to fight against the Visigoths with. All right, whatever. Moving on.
What would you have?
You have to go that way. Are these rivers or roads? That's a this is a road. All right, so I wonder what's going on down here. How many other provinces do they have? Okay. Oh, wow. This snakes into the Alps so hard. Okay. All right. You just park it there and hold down the fort for a time being. Meanwhile, all right, we're at 23 happiness, so we have something going well for us at this point. We don't have a negative tax modifier at this point. This amount of food this province produces, so what does it take to get a food surplus? Oh, all right. No, I still don't have the money for that, even though I got a full province that might be worth it, but I really have to watch my money. Yeah, that's right. Get back in your territory. Oh, and Burgundy, understood. Okay.
Yes. Heading out. Are you sure there is nothing else? Messing with the enemy.
You have to cross the river. God damn. All right. Do I go for it? You have a nice army. And I will burn a lot of it if I take on this city. It's size 2. Siege it. They'd be up next turn.
Ready for battle. Move out.
I'm going to see if I can set an ambush for them.
Yes.
They may come up here and just start, Alright, yeah, I know I'm gonna have a rebellion. Shit. I have a rebellion over here, too. Got money. What would I... Oh, well. Yes, that's what I wanted to build out over here. +2 sanitation. Because God knows this god-awful Tolosa desperately needs it. Needs some sanitation. Alright. Wait for things to calm down a bit because, let's see here. Military presence is 6, so as soon as they're gone, this entire province is going to go to hell. Or start going to hell. And we've got a long way to climb back. So. You can't advance, you can't advance, you can't advance.
The Lord will have me listen to you, but do not pass the day in words without merit.
Still don't like us, but advancing towards approval or improving. While over here, Bretons are kind of indifferent to us. I'll probably want to go after them later, so.
Peace to you. Treading secret paths.
May not deploy this turn. All right, fine. I'm just gonna move them out like this. Oh,
Thirsty for battle.
lost the effect. Damn it. My income is increasing. Shit. Just differences. It should be decreasing. Everything's going down, although it's basically Aryan Christianity and that's it. Canonical law, and that's a bit out of the ways right now. Alright.
Warriors all.
Military presence probably isn't doing much. 6. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna force march Get over here ASAP.
Set up a watch.
This goes to hell. It goes to hell. Got a food shortage. All right. Okay, that's kind of an inconsequential amount of money. Sure, bring that up. If I had money, I'd build a church here for public order. Well, it's probably not going to do much because it's just so freaking ugly out here right now. All right, Whitall, you're in that. You stand by. All right. Nope, not going to appoint a governor this turn. What are they up to? Motherfucker. No, I'm gonna sally forth. See what that does. Man, they're always able to scramble up a full-on
Men of Germania!
trebuchet when needed.
Battle ready and eager! Hold formation! Head them down! Roar! Soldiers of Christ, attack! Charge! The enemy has been spotted!
Gotta get guy going hard and fast if we're gonna accomplish anything.
Kill! 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 Missile-armed warriors! Ready! All come and know! Brigands! Fire on them! Run!
Keep going.
Our general, defend him. We will pierce their hearts. Men of Germania. Battle ready and eager for the savior. Deadly missiles ready! We'll kill them all! Missile warriors!
Enemy unit winning. Fuck. All right, no, keep up the hellfire on them.
For the father! Brigands! Battle ready!
All right, this didn't work out like the way I planned, but it was a valiant effort nonetheless.
Missile-armed warriors! Loose all men!
Man, they barely did anything against the spearmen. And that's what you're for there, is to break as
Men are broken and running for their lives.
yeah,
The men are broken and are
concede defeat. Yeah. All right. Geopolitics got to mop up the mess over here.
Father be praised.
All right, springtime now.
How can I assist you? Ready for battle.
All right, he's not going to reach their next turn anyway, so might as well just move in. Oh, they're building another army. Shit. Our other army's stuck down here. And they're dealing with that. All right, fuck it. Time to seize the moment. Oh, I can draw out their... I can draw out their garrison. Leaves the city undefended.
Ready for battle! Stay as you are!
Yeah, that's good enough. But, I'm just gonna have you guys charge down fucking Waldo. What's his name? Literally Waldo. Alright, hold up. Yeah.
The enemy should know when the odds are hopeless. General! Servants of the Lord! Move in! Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
From where? All the way over there? We're not gonna be able to do anything.
Swift horsemen!
Resistance charges steady.
General!
Oh, you about to get fucked up, boy. You're only medium axe infantry? I have medium axe infantry.
General! Ready! Mounted warriors! Move it! Get running! Go!
Unit losing decisively. Alright, get in there.
The enemy is going for our general! Protect him! Follows! Take aim! Forward! We'll kill them all! Their general is dead! A lethal blow!
Wipe him out.
Warmen! Servants of the Lord! Aguero! Warmen! Follows! We hunger for blood and battle!
Keep wiping him out. Seven.
Warriors, move out! Battle ready and eager! Run, pursue! Forward! Battle ready and eager! Warmen! Melee warriors! And your shields on! Horsemen!
Oh, man. Somebody just, like, took a beating. Sorry. Get more attention to you. Break them.
We'll kill them all! Hurlers!
All right, that went well enough.
Victory will soon be yours! Ah! General! Running!
Chase them down. All of them. Don't let them get away. Less of them, the less of the problem the garrison is. Let him go. Get those guys. Run it out. Take down what's left of the garrison. Or maybe the hurlers will actually do damage. Oh, there's nothing left of those guys anyways, so. And they're dead. Alright, that was a decisive victory. There ain't much left of the... Okay, so you guys took a beating, you guys took a beating. Sorry, I should have paid attention. Alright, and maybe we can just walk into the city at this point, because the garrison got completely destroyed.
On the move, lads! For the tribe!
Yep, alright. Fuck you, take your...
For the tribe!
Burn your city to the ground. Let's see here. How's my food consumption doing? Absolutely abysmal. So, let's see here. Iron smelter for nothing. Let's see here. Auditorium. Wealth from culture. Recruitment grounds. Forum. You already got 2 things. All right, so this goes away. Iron smelter. Just, get rid of that. You can build a church here. All right, so they're probably not dumb enough to go charging into us here. All right. Still want to hold the fort over here. Wow, I actually have some money, so why don't I actually both are... Yeah. He's only 16, so he can't become a retainer to anybody. If she starts pushing into her mid-20s, I'll marry off to Farabert or go to hard. Alright, so appointed governor. Relentless attacker, patron. Let me just... Probably should do it from this way. Logistics, not what I need. Wealth from cultural buildings, govern province. Fuck it. Or was it? Nova Pompelia. Alright, and can you issue an edict? Yes. Religious influence, -4. Yeah. Let's do that. What are you doing? Alright. Good on food consumption. I don't know. Let that ride for the time being. What's going on over here? Guardhouse. Kind of seen as like an oversight at this point. Since we're about to, I don't know. Keep that up just for the time being. Fields. Got wheat fields. Jeweler for more money. I invest in the capital. Build another well. Some wheat fields out here because I don't trust the Bretons.
Father be praised. How can I help? They will
Just try to deceive him. Failure, whatever. All right. Continue to hold the fort. All right. Relations still improving, but more to go. Man, they really like me because of the Burgundians, but man, the Burgundians are kind of on their last leg right here. Vinicum. That may have been a Burgundian settlement. I don't know. I might want to press the advantage on these guys. We'll see what happens over here. May go out. If I can siege them. So they'll have to sally out. If I do that, I should probably blow some money on some whatchamacallit, mercenaries to buff up my force just to make sure. They do have a decent sized force. All right. Arvinus. All right. Fuck. Next turn.
War.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Not weaklings gossip. Give me the clash of swords, not wagging tongues.
Oh, it's now or never. Oh, and there's their big army. Fuck. Detective. Just gonna let it go. Are you gonna even take the city? Well, there goes the well. Shit.
What would you have of me?
I'm a Thuza imprisoned. In this age of uncertainty and turmoil, there is no depth to which the power-hungry in their depravity will stoop. The Vandals are content to merely imprison the old and infirm, but the Ostrogoths have surpassed this indignity, imprisoning their widowed queen for her pro-Roman inclinations. It is deliberately provocative action sired by fear, defiance, and ambition. The Romans are desperate to reconquer their homelands, and this may be their last chance to do so. As these two mighty powers face off, others scheme, looking for ways to turn the struggle to their own advantage. All the while, frightened, a woman waits. Rebellion imminent. Yeah, I know.
Ready for battle.
All right.
I don't care how tired you are. Thirsty for battle. Is there nothing else?
Ugh. It'll be ugly. Shit. All right, siege down. I need to press the advantage against the Burgundians while I got the chance.
Warriors all.
Oh, fuck. They absorbed all the... God damn it.
For the tribe. Let them cower before us.
I gotta siege everything. Can you even recruit? while I'm sieging.
How can I help? I like wrecking things. I've seen it done.
So they got Avernus, and that's it. All right. Got to hold off the Bretons here somehow.
To the gates of heaven!
God, and you can't get anything either. Kind of want to just let Byzantio, like, stand by for the time being. All right, what time is it? I got only got half an hour before my self-imposed limit. All right. All right, they'll probably sally out, so they'll have them, their, decent mounts. They have to play like aggressive or something when they come out.
To battle!
I got a bigger, more balanced force. Who are these guys? All right, this could turn into a shit show.
Peace to you.
All right. Going towards rebellion, but not immediately. Got 15 turns to turn things around. And, well, working on some things. So, shit. Oh, now he's got a disease issue. Hold on to the money, because I might need to, like, take up a bunch of mercs.
How can I help?
Really? That are a few more units.
What do you wish of me?
All right. End turn. See where this goes.
Let my mind be still.
Handle separatists. The Bretons going out again. They gonna sally out or what? Oh, motherfucker.
I'll teach them. I have no equal.
Critical success. He's barely got any units.
Let them
Hold it down.
before
They're sieging. All right.
warriors
Detour.
for the Lord our Savior. Father be praised. How can I help? That is impossible. Ready for further orders.
Not gonna break the bank.
Attack!
That is gonna break the bank. All right.
Sieging settlement. None will escape. Father be praised. How can I help? I
This is just what I'm blowing my money on at this point. What do I build here? Alright, I don't have money to build anything. Fuck. Shit. I'm overextended. I gotta fight through it regardless. How do I get you to get more authority?
Aidan Kichitan!
Fuck. Why did I even waste money doing that? God damn it. Immediately go into debt doing that. Just wasted a ton of money. Alright, whatever. End turn. Not researching any technologies. Yeah, I probably should be continuing that. Recruitment cost -5. Armory. Dramatic hunters place dramatic bows. What else? All right. Yeah, that's right. Scurry away. Where?
For the Lord our Savior! Besieging settlement! To the gates of heaven!
Where am I getting money from?
Father be praised! How can I help? To your duty, my warriors! Deep peace to you.
All right, save up my money for now. You guys not even trying to raise troops. Yeah, just raise money because everything is expensive.
To battle! Laying siege to their hovels! I will feed the earth.
Try. I straight up destroyed the army, didn't it? But I keep on using this to attack this guy. All right.
The shadows are friends. The Lord guides.
This guy's got barely anything going on. He's just raiding, making this like absolute hell. You're stuck here by yourself.
For the Lord our Savior! Besieging settlement.
Hold it down for now. They might have, I don't know, maybe they'll be dumb and sally out.
Warriors all.
Now, next turn, recruits. Try and get up to a larger force. Why don't we get rid of you for the time being? That was a waste of money. I shouldn't have done that. I have more money to buy shit, like more free men. I have the recruitment grounds, so I can get free men. Dramatic crossbowmen. We'll see what I can recruit next turn. You're in the family, so you go first. Why do I have you around? Oh, because I don't know. He seems like a kind of useful guy to have around. All right, now let it go.
How can I assist you?
Oh, are you gonna make a break for I'm gonna try to go for Paris. Style agent activity. Fire seal success.
I am the destroyer of men. I'll see the light leave their eyes. Just like I planned. I was born to end lives. Let them cower.
Keep holding. They're trying to raise forces. All right, one more turn and they start suffering diseases. All right.
Father be praised. How can I help? Warriors all. Is that all? Starting out.
Fruit. Shit.
We need
I need more melee. What are these guys? Salient Frankish Lancers. I don't even have access to those. Already cutting into my income as is. Crossbow. Oh, they're expensive. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, goddamn. They have a lot of units. I probably need to max out as best I can, so...
How can I help? Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe? We need good fighters.
Probably gonna put me in debt, but oh well.
Thirsty for battle.
16 out of 20. Yeah, I need everything I can get at this point. Does this turn into a slum? Alright. Getting close to the time I said I would call it, and money. Just an agent orgy over here. Alright, one more turn, and then they start suffering attrition.
We take this
How I'm not suffering attrition, I don't know. What was this modifier? Misdirect army. Alright, I can't move. Understood. Laying siege. Okay, presence, disease, doubles the chance. Outbreak, enemy settlements. Yep.
Let them cower before us.
They're going for Paris. God, you guys are insufferable. Belisarius declares in it. Whoa, okay. History is full of stories of great men wasted under the command of weak rulers. Justinian, alas, proved himself just such a lord, his jealousy hampering Belisarius at every turn, eventually becoming a threat to his life and position. The emperor may have been born to rule, but Belisarius was also born with a destiny. He will restore the faded glory of the Western Empire, and any impediments will be left behind. Justinian is furious at this betrayal, and overcoming him will be as much of a challenge as the conquest of Italy. Nonetheless, Belisarius embraces the task. Unleashed, he will bring the world to its knees. Okay. Style agent activity.
To the gates of heaven!
Suffering attrition. Oh, so now they're going to start suffering. Oh, no. They are suffering attrition now. Same over here.
For the Lord, our Savior! We take this settlement! For the warriors all!
I still have an income somehow.
Attack!
Alright, now they're going to run all the way back.
Well met. What do you wish of me?
Why don't you just hold down the fort over here? Can I get a spy? Agricola. Well, I don't need some wealth. You're the oldest one here, but I want you to hound these guys down. Man, they got a lot of levies.
For the tribe!
Alright, so at least I'm not going into debt yet. Oh, look who's here. They're in a fortified stance. Sorry, I guess they're waiting to pick up. This is also why I moved in, because I wanted to take the city before they did. Or they smelled blood in the water and decided to take it for themselves. So what we can do right now.
I am the wild rover.
You know what? You go hunt these guys down.
The Lord guides my steps. That's it for me.
New. Corruption increases corruption in the target province. Nah, I want to keep him active. Alright, just end turn. Gerolf. Governor. Alright, okay, we got positive going public order growth now. Construction. Alright. Imperial Footmaster. What you gotta do to take this? You need influence cost times 20. Alright. +3 for cavalry unit recruits. You gonna run away, bitch? Alright, end turn. See what happens. Yeah, that's right. Run. Are you going to Tuanorum? Are they going to try and do an ambush in there?
To the gates of heaven!
Wow, I just burned a lot of money moving people into position. How bad is my influence now? 33? That's right. I can have people embezzle funds for me. Only male family members can do that. Whatever. I'll do it. Yeah, I put my women to work over here. You get married? No, what the heck is... So, Civil War.
None will escape.
Oh, now they're weak? Alright, I need to move on. Alright, they're significantly weakened from, oh, and I guess the Ostrogoths will join in. Alright. Time to do this.
You have our spears! Riders ready! Warband! Warriors ready! Hold break formation! Move out! For the father! Fire on them! Hurlers! Our reinforcements enter the fray! The enemy has been spotted! Fools! Wiser men would flee before our numbers! Skirmishers! General! Dackle! Warband! Yeah! Now! Ready for battle! Men of Germania! Katu Slaugo! Missile warriors! General! For
No, let them burn themselves out. Dumbly charging in like this. That works well for me.
Ambushing us! No! Warband! Warriors eager for blood! Move it! Mad running! For the savior!
Not damaged completely yet.
Ready for battle! Attack! Fire! Understood. 3 men. No, as you say. Orders. Warband. Warriors, move out. Get running. 3 men. Kill. Warriors ready! Mounted warband! And running! Men of Germania! Kill! Orders! The enemy is attacking our general! Warriors eager for blood! And running! Warband! Kill! No! We have revealed their concealed men!
I completely clammed up here because it's turning into a bit of a shit show.
Men of Germania!
Let's get in here.
Missiles ready! Swift horsemen!
Don't get up here.
Warriors ready! We hunger for blood and battle! Warband!
Talk about a fucking clusterfuck over here.
The enemy have rallied their units!
Get over there and take the...
Mounted warband! Let them know! Warband! Kill! Warriors eager for blood! General! Warband!
Alright, hold the center.
Mounted warband! Charge! Warband! Tackle! General!
Alright, we won this pretty handily, but what's the deal with the Ostrogoths and us? Who owns the city at this point? At 11. So if I do anything, I'll clean up Byzantio up in
Spearmen!
come on, what do you
Mounted warband!
actually no. I want to preserve your forces as much as possible. You get up, you take out the tower. Yeah, they got overrun. All right, end battle. Decisive victory. Oof, my axeman really took a pounding there.
Ready for battle.
So, what are you up to over there, Ostrogoths? What are you looking for? All right, before we do anything, let's go up here and scout ahead what's going on up here.
Blood and glory. The Lord. Let them cower before us.
So, Avernus, fine.
How can I assist you?
Can you get him to slow down so he can't escape me?
It is done.
Critical success.
Some are born great.
Still run.
For the tribe.
I don't really need more horsemen. Shit. Fine, one more slinger to pad this out.
For the Lord our Savior.
Oh god. Did a quick say. All right, fine. Last battle to handle off the night, and I won't finish up Bisantio, but we need to move. Man, that looks like a nice defensive position they have right there. Wait. Advantage of the forest. Maybe I should advance through the forest. All right, let's
Pikemen! We'll kill them all! Freemen! Marlers! Warriors eager for blood! Rah! General!
okay, yeah, simple.
Stay together!
Hold up. Not like this.
Break battle group! War band!
Yeah,
Freemen!
reform it like that.
Hey, warriors! Hold formation! Move!
There. Oh wait, how many Bagodai do I have? What the heck? You. Am I supposed to have one person in reserve?
As you battle formation!
All right, move up into the forest.
On me! Gato Millet!
Man, what is this area over here?
The enemy approaches! Advance at speed! Run! Riders, advance!
All right, yeah, taking a high position. That's smart. Some people on the flanks like this. Pulling back. Volkomendanos? What does that even mean? Here's the advantage. I do have some archers.
For the Savior! Beware! Our hidden units have been revealed.
Spreading out. Dude, when do you go wide? Oh. Yeah, Lancers. Okay. You go wide. They fuck off. All right, they're just gonna come charging in. All right, back up, all of you. And you get out over here. Cheating by
We hunger for blood and battle. The enemy is going for our general. Protect
Oh my god, get the fuck out of there.
Get out. Three men for the Savior.
Give them some relief.
Missile armed warriors. Mounted warmen. Battle ready and eager. For the Savior. Frankish. Run.
What the heck do I have? Did my Lancers die?
Lives.
Get over there. Holy shit, what happened to the Lancers?
Three men. Kill. We'll kill them all.
Oh god, this is not going well.
Mounted warmen. Gotcha. As you say. We hunger for blood and battle. General.
Fuck, get over here. Shh. Get in there, take them out.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing. Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Okay, I can't get like too separated from this.
Missiles ready. Mounted warmen. We'll kill them all. Gotcha.
Some of my Lancers got like blown out somehow.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful. Leaders ready. All right.
God, this is getting ugly.
Deadly missiles ready.
Unit losing. I gotta do something. Shit. Am I Alright, get out of there.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
Unit losing decisively. Come on. Break him. Break the general. God, this flank has just caved in completely.
The men are running. Stand and fight, damn you! General! Advance at speed! Run! Blood on! Spearmen!
Kill the general. Oh, God, this is ugly.
Riders, ready! We hunger for blood and battle!
What happened to my lancers anyway? Alright, they're breaking. Oh, and some of these guys. Alright. They're breaking. Go up there and chase them down.
The enemy are losing their advantage. Grab our spears.
Keep hunting these guys down. Oh no, you. Ugh.
Victory! This is your day.
Chase down as many units as possible while we can. Chase them all down. One unit out here. Just end it. The Pyrrhic victory. Ugh. Whatever. I can consolidate some forces. Man, these Bretons can definitely hold their own.
On the move, lads. Thirsty for battle.
All right, finish them off. Be aggressive. There we go. And there goes that king. Hopefully that'll give them some instability.
For the tribe. Father be praised. How can I help?
There was a little bit of consolidation there. Ugly, ugly. Man, I lost those salient Frankish Lancers. Probably one of the few probably one of the units that you could only get as like Franks or something. All right, what do you do? Library, wine market, sure, whatever. You're next. Panic band. No, I need I need to do cleanup. All right. I just need to. What am I looking for? Thinking my thoughts together. I need to do some cleanup and prep for tomorrow. See if I have a hammer laying around somewhere. And then I need to go to sleep to get enough to sleep in time for the flag planting I'm doing tomorrow. Flag planting, yeah, volunteer work, yada yada. Since Memorial Day, I'll probably do a Memorial Day stream. But I'll take, Sunday, day of rest. Otherwise, this is going quite well. We've dealt with the Burgundians. The Bretons finally declared war, but not immediately enough to cause a problem. So we're in a far more stable position. So I'm more confident continuing this campaign. So save there.